All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. Welcome to Caliente and Chill. On this channel, there's two things I like to do. That's sit on my butt and react to music that you guys request. And here's a song. This song was requested by Jacinto Lete. I'm not sure if I said that right. I tried. It said, dude, please react to Dead Man on Display or Ride into the Storm. Well, since my last name is Dead Man, I think I'm going to react to Dead Man. That's true. That's a factual statement. I may or may not have another channel called Mr. Deadman, which I'll link here, which covers pretty much drama. It's kind of a weird channel there. I like it, though. It's a lot of fun. Anyway, let's go to put this on the screen. First time checking this out by Angra here. And it's not a music video. It's just the song. So I think this will work. I'm going to press the play button and check this out and give you my thoughts. Here we go. Oh, it's going to get hard. It's going to get heavy.
Portraits on a wall. Nothing's forever. Nothing's forever. Paintings in the gallery of life. Passing before my eyes. Moments recalled in flames. And all that remains is the memory. God have mercy, I have lost my way. Nothing can bring me back. I must accept my fate. For now I become a dead man on this
Oh, man. That was a very awesome song, dude. That was a great recommendation. Thank you so much for that. This song, it does so well to establish what it's going to be from the very beginning. That kind of ominous build-up. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, the very, very beginning. That little kind of backing track moment, the kind of building the suspense there, you know? And then you get the big tone, the big sound coming from the guitar and the drum, really establishing that this is going to be a wicked song with a lot of aggression, and it does not disappoint. That's exactly what the song is, man. There is a very cool, wicked, gothic sound to this song that just sounds amazing. And I don't know if you guys play video games. I used to play a lot of Castlevania. I still do. Castlevania, classic game. You guys probably play that too. A lot of people have. Dude, it brought me back to that. What I'm saying is this song has that sound that, like, you're like, it is wicked. It is wicked and yet so good at it too. That main riff that the guitar is doing, that the guitar, the lick, dude, okay, it's hard to talk about because there's different parts of this song, and the different parts, they have their own subparts, because the way Angra does this in the Angra fashion is they don't just, oh, here's a cool riff, oh, here's a cool minor key riff that you're gonna like, it's very cool, you know, all that. No, they don't just do that. They take it up to the next level. They're like, we're going to make this much more advanced. We're going to change the time on it. We're going to have little changes here so that the riff stays fresh, that the sound stays fresh, and it's lively. It's like living. Does that make sense? You know, like normally a heavy metal band, they're going to, that they will play that riff maybe 4 times and move on to the next part. They do that. They play it 4 times, but yet it's not the same thing each of the 4 times. There's a different element making it change and progression, you know, giving it that fresh sound. And they do a great job. And you know what, too? I was thinking, before we got to the solo of this song, which the solo was very good, but before we got there, you had this riff action between the bass and the guitar. I mean, it sounded like between them, I think it was between two guitars, and he had the bass in the background doing its awesome thing too. And that itself was becoming kind of like a dueling guitar between just riff action there. And that was so cool. And then we get then that's just acting as a lead up to the solo, which I'm like, all right, man, we I'm already impressed. I'm already impressed with this song. I already like it. but at that point, I'm like, okay, anything else you guys do, like I'm a fan of. Just and then they surprised me with what? They surprised us with what? A little bit of a drum solo. I mean, what else could they add? What else could they possibly have added to the song? You didn't get a bass solo, but the bass was definitely very noticeable in the song. You got that meaty, clinky sort of metal sound from the bass, which I really love. I don't know about you, but I love it when you can hear the bass in the mix like that. It just makes a metal sound, especially of this nature, just sound so much more, metal. So Angra, Dead Man on Display. I am a fan of this song. It's definitely going to go on the playlist here. Definitely going to have to listen to this one again. Shout out to Jacinto Lete. Am I saying that right again? Thank you for the request there. I go through the comments section and pick one. If I have picked one before, I may skip over that person just to see if there's something else here. But don't worry, I'm looking. And we're going to do 2 songs a week, so look at that. Now, I know this song was a little bit late on schedule. I took a siesta. Is what it is, man. I don't know about you, man, but I like to rest every now and then, Anyway, with that said, you guys let me know what you thought about the song in the comment section. I need a logo for the intro. I might just AI generate one, or if you guys want to cook up one, that's cool too. I don't have much money to give, but if you guys want to cook up a Caliente and Chill logo, that'd be pretty cool, man. With that said, you guys take it easy and have a good one.